Hello there.
Hey.
Hey, welcome to Fill Your Cup First podcast. My name is Loryn White. I am the founder and CEO of VITAVATE.
Hi, I'm Loryn. I am the co-founder of VITAVATE as well as Lori's daughter, Lucky Me. We are, as Lori mentioned, a lifestyle brand really centered around our mantra, Fill Your Cup First. Our supplements were designed to empower our customers as they go about their daily lives.
My background is in food safety and quality assurance for over 30 plus years. My other company is Apex Quality Resources. As you know, we've been in business for over 20 years and we are focused on farm to fork food safety and quality assurance. So with that experience, it's very important to design a product that is safe and designed for you to trust. And that was very important for us to have a product that you could come to and say, no, it's been tested thoroughly for food microbiology and for the efficacy.
Absolutely. That's such a great point because so many dietary supplements these days have different claims and they're not verified. So really having something that's tested and something that you can trust, what's in the product, what we say is in the product is actually in the product is huge. So great job. Proud of you. Well, in the vein of our title, Fill Your Cup First,
Yes.
what are some of the ways that you filled your cup this week?
Yeah, good question. Good question. It was a very busy work week, and trying to get more time in for that workout. So I only worked out twice this week. I'm
Okay.
trying to get to about 3 or 4 times a week.
Okay.
So I did spend time in the gym, get to see those folks there. So that's one thing I did to fill my cup this week. How about yourself?
Yes. Well, I love the gym as well, but I think one of the most exciting things I did this past week was go to the Colorado versus UCLA game.
Oh, that's right.
That was a good time. It was my first UCLA game of the year. That's I'm a grad student there at the moment, and that was really fun. So
Bruins, yeah.
many people there, Coach Prime, and we won. UCLA won, so
Woo-hoo.
that was a great time. So next question for you, Mom.
Yes.
The name VITAVATE, how did we come up with it? Where did it come from? It's such a cool, vibey name. I mean, tell us more.
Yes, yes. So as you know, we've been working on this product for over 5 years.
Yes.
And so we brought in our family, your cousins, and all of them had a great part in developing the name of the product. So especially with Daryl Yarbrough, my nephew, he was adamant about this name VITAVATE. And so we went back and forth for, quite a while. And we said, yes, it means, elevate your vitamins. Makes sense. So VITAVATE, right? So I know some people think it's a VITAVATE or something else, but it's vitamins elevated. So VITAVATE. So Loryn, we've been know each other all your life. And so how is it working with me?
Oh, that's a very open question. I would break it up into two parts. So I think that working together has truly been a blessing from the standpoint of not only have we grown a business, but we've also grown individually and as people and as our relationship evolves, because I really began helping with VITAVATE during the pandemic, right? So
That's right.
I graduated from college in 2020. And Mom had been working, like you said, for 5 years on the product, and I really wanted to help, with the branding side and really our messaging, the Fill Your Cup First and the packaging and who we were gonna talk to with this product. And so I think through that process, I think I just, became to admire Mom's just her aspirations and her ability to just want to do something, make it happen, and go out and get it. I think we've also grown just as in our relationship, as we do get older, as we learn from each other. It's not always top-down parenting. Sometimes we're teaching each other, right?
Yes.
And I think really having a mantra like Fill Your Cup First holds us accountable to how are we, either filling each other's cup, filling our own cup, and what that balance looks like, right? So it can't always be us pouring into other people or pouring into others and not giving time for ourselves, but really holding us accountable. How are we taking care of ourselves so that we can be the best version of ourselves for each other and then the people that we care for. So that's my experience so far. I don't know. What do you think it's like working with little old me?
Little me, that little me, I tell you, I have been thoroughly impressed. You have always showed up right on time, and being a blessing in that way. You being home, just seeing the level of talent and knowledge, how you get things done is just extraordinary. Not only have you poured into VITAVATE and made it a brand that makes sense and something that speaks to everyone, because I was a scientist part. I enjoyed the development of the product. It was fun working with my quality scientists and my supplier to come up with these great products. But as far as the marketing part, it's like that was not my expertise. But you step right in, you're able to design beautiful packaging, right? You're able to decide to go to business school just to help VITAVATE. And I think during this process, you also found your passion for the business side and becoming an entrepreneur.
Love you. No words. Cheers. Just another cheers.
Just a cheers.
Love you.
Yes, love.
So thank you for that. I appreciate, like you said, growing, glowing. We're just doing our best out here, right?
Yes, I was trying to do our best.
Just doing our best. And you mentioned our family has been such a huge part. My cousin Courtney, who also helps with our marketing. Colin, awesome. Marcus, it's just been such a beautiful family endeavor. And really talking about our legacy, the beginning of it was your sister Selby, my aunt Selby, who I wasn't fortunate enough to meet. But I just want people to know more about Selby and how her legacy lives through our product. And just, tell us more.
Selby was a person who was just giving, loving, always had a space for someone else. Anyone who was struggling, she would bring them in, the family. She would just show them a better life, another way. I love that about her. So the whole Fill Your Cup First mantra really speaks to kind of who she is as a person, because she was always pouring to other people. And we would like to continue that legacy of Selby as we pour into others.
Once again, there's just been so much love that's gone into the creation of VITAVATE, and I think really, you have to know that kind of love in order to be able to pour it out into others. So we're just grateful for her.
Yes.
So grateful for her. So entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. We surely come from a family of entrepreneurs. Well, this is your second time being an entrepreneur, first with AQR and now with VITAVATE. And when I tell people that, it's they're like, oh, wow, you're not scared of risk. So what advice would you give to women looking to become entrepreneurs, and what helped you along your path?
I think what's most important is know your subject, right?
Yeah.
Really dive deep and understand what is your expertise. And that was my journey in the food safety part of it. And there was a lot of comfort knowing that because I worked with such great companies and I was surrounded by such knowledgeable people, it allowed me to go out and build my first company. And with that expertise, you continue to network and build those relationships. And just show up being genuine, right? Being yourself, being honest, and bring some value and share that value with them. And don't be afraid of celebrating yourself or toot your own horn, because you hear people complimenting you about your work and what you've done and what you've done for them.
Yeah.
Go out and test it out a little bit. Maybe don't do 100% right away, but hey, maybe take a side project. Hey, see how you are doing on your own.
Yeah, it's just such an interesting time for entrepreneurship and creative people, because there's just so many opportunities to become an entrepreneur. So obviously, don't be afraid to take that risk. The world is your oyster. Go out and get it. If you see it, you want it, put the work in and go get it.
Yes. Or hire Loryn, because I tell you, I couldn't do it without her. I knew my limitations, but you need someone honestly like you on your team to get the paperwork going, to understand the contracts, your state licenses. There's a lot of parts to it. So she's available.
YouTube University, okay? If you have a question, ask Google and go find the answer. That's a big part of it. And so, yes, thank you so much for your insights. I hope you all feel encouraged to, go out and take a risk.
Yes. Okay. Fill your cup first, our mantra. How did you come up with that?
That's a great question. So during the pandemic, as you mentioned, we are caregivers to my grandparents, Lori's parents, who we've been blessed to have. To this day, they are 91 and 90 years old. They've been married for 67 years, which has been a huge blessing to our family. And so it was during the pandemic when we really started taking on that full-time caregiver role. They couldn't go out. We had to make sure that, they had their food. And it really was a shift in responsibility, taking on paying the bills, things of that nature. And I really started to understand the value of making sure you set aside time for yourself, just as we were increasing our responsibilities with my grandparents. And so I would really value my time going to F45 Diamond Bar, shout out to them, every morning. And so especially the days when I didn't feel like it, I would just tell myself, Loryn, you have to fill your cup first, because I knew various times throughout the day, I'd have to be pouring into their cup. And so fill your cup first, fill your cup first. I said, well, that's what we want our customers to know, is to fill your cup first, literally through VITAVATE, but also metaphorically, filling your cup, because it's so important. Because while I'm only, 20 something years old at the time, there's people with children and in similar situations who are caregivers who really need that message of filling their cup first, so that they can feel empowered to go on and take care of their kids, or go to work and really show up the best way that they can in the spaces that they're presented with. And so that's why we decided fill your cup first really should be central to our brand. You have helped instill so much faith into me, just by, we go to church ever since I was young. And so just tell me more about how having faith, especially developing a product like VITAVATE, has been central to our company.
As you know, Jesus has been a huge blessing to us and has been our guide. And he's the reason why we do what we do, and have the belief that it's going to be successful.
Yeah.
And as we continue to love upon each other, that love is because we are loved. And we know we have Jesus' love every day. And we can share out our love to others, maybe not have the love that we've been experiencing all our life. So that's why it's important to keep him center of what we do, in fellowship with others, and just be a light. Try to be a light to others, and knowing that light is because of Jesus' love for us.
Amen. Amen. Very well said. And I really like what you're saying, that, he really is the person who truly fills our cup. We exercise, meditation can only go so far, but he is the eternal source. And I think especially as we talk about fill your cup first, it is with the expectation, right, that you are going to be giving. So we don't just fill our cup for the sake of filling our own cup, but it's really so that we can go out and pour into other people who are in need. Because if you look at the state of our world, there's so many who need love, who need people to speak up for them. And we have to be out there. If we have our cups full, we got to go out and pour. We can't just keep it to ourselves. So truly, with a generous and loving spirit, that's what fill your cup first is supposed to do, so that you can go out there and be advocate for good. Okay, Mom, which product are you taking before you work out?
Ooh, good one. That would be VITAVATE Heart.
Oh.
That's because it has selenium, it has vitamin B6, vitamin E, and the prebiotics, and taurine. Makes you feel great.
Taurine, people love the taurine, you know that?
Yes, yes.
Get you some
Hard
of
to
this.
find, so it's here.
Get you some of it. Okay, next question.
Yes.
So what supplement are you gonna take before a meeting to get you in the zone?
That's the focus. Focus changed my life. That 2 o'clock hour comes along. Gotta get those long meetings. The focus, because focus has the vitamin E, the B6,
yes,
it has the choline. So look into that, because these are products that benefit your brain and take away that brain fog and help you get through that day and make you feel good.
Amen to that. She said life-changing. Get you some of this too. Okay, so this is the one. She's kind of versatile, could do it all, tastes good, looks good, makes you feel great. Got the ginseng, the ginger, the green tea. I'm kind of giving it away, but
that's our energy.
Superstar,
tastes great. The strawberry flavor is natural flavor. We have prebiotics in all the products, as you know.
Yep.
We have that fiber for that good gut health. You know, it's all sugar-free.
Yes.
Right? And we have some caffeine, but it's not like the coffee caffeine.
Yeah.
So we have that caffeine coming from the green tea. We have ginseng, ginger root, grapeseed. And these are some pretty high-quality ingredients.
Yeah.
Hard to find, but people love it. Take it and sip it throughout the day. Keep your energy elevated. Another life-changing.
I don't know about you, Mom, but I had a really good time.
Yes, it's always fun to hang out with you.
Duh. Anywho, thank you again for joining us. We are so grateful to have you part of our VITAVATE family. Go out, fill your cup, continue to pour. We love you guys, and we are excited to have you on this journey with us. For more Fill Your Cup First content, make sure you follow and subscribe.
Thank you. Keep pouring.
To purchase VITAVATE, visit us at vitavate.com.